Oh man, so the people have spoken and they got Michael Rubin backpedaling on the statement that he made before. We got Meek Mill as well, who may have been the person that called Michael Rubin. We're gonna talk about that. Dog. But the other day, Michael Rubin went on the Breakfast Club and voiced his concerns for the black community. The black community said, no, you're not gonna be the one to tell us this. Not you. After getting that backlash, he put out this post right here. I don't know why they put Jay-Z here. This is for clickbait, but I don't know if Jay-Z's the person that reached out to Michael Rubin at all. So Michael Rubin says, I got a call from one of the people I have the most respect for in the world, and they told me why they appreciate my intention. It's not my place to speak on black culture. I get it and really appreciate the input. My intention was to say how important it is that we need to uplift each other, stop hate on each other, and push each other to win, and always root for each other's success. My bad. Much love and appreciate the feedback. Breakfast Club, DJ Envy, City God, Lauren LaRosa. Now, some of y'all don't understand Charlamagne. I seen a lot of comments that were upset with Charlamagne for baiting him into the situation. Charlamagne is a master at this shit.
Because one thing I did notice from the white party, I didn't see any hugs. There was no hugs from the back. I didn't see no hugs, Mike.
I think that was pathetic. I think it was a joke.
On how they attack Lil Baby?
Yeah, look, by the way, you know what I hate? When watching a black person try to take a black person down, that's fucked up. Okay, let's keep it real. Okay, Baby is one of the best human beings in the planet. There's not a person who will always do more for his community, who's a great human being, who works his ass off. And here's what happened with Baby. Baby did great, and then people came for him. Okay, and by the way, I told Kuz, I was with Kuz a couple nights ago, it was his blue hair. That was the thing that really screwed. It was, if you didn't have that blue hair, that was what killed the whole thing. It was the picture. It was me, Baby, and Kuz, and it was probably 1/10 of 1 second that someone caught the picture, and then it got out there, and but anyway, look, what sucks is that it actually did hurt Baby for a period of time, and that's the fucked up thing, and that's the thing that I don't like.
What do you mean by hurting? Like he was upset about it, or
no? It's people that want to hate with success, and to me, I want everyone around me to do great. Nothing's gonna make me happier than you guys doing great. You guys killing it in everything you do. I think you just gotta push aside that negativity. And talk about the bunny hops. Meek says to me at the beginning of the game, he says, "What do you want to bet?" I'm like, "What do you want to bet?" I'm not generally I don't want to ever take money from my friends or bet money, but if they want to, he's like, "Let's do push-ups." I'm like, "Great, 50 push-ups, great." He's like, "Actually, let's do bunny hops." I said, "What's a bunny hop?" He said, "How do you know
it was
what a
Meek's
bunny
idea. Meek said,
"No, 100%."
Because Meek thought he was going to win.
So Meek's like, you go like this. He's teaching me what a bunny hop is. I never saw it before. Okay, so I don't know. I'm literally, I'm going like this.
That's one of those things you learned in person.
He's going no, it's like this.
Right.
Like this. He said we do them in jail all the time.
We do in jail all the time.
Right. So I didn't even know. I've never heard of a bunny hop before. Okay.
Man.
I put it on my story, just making fun of him. Like, yeah, I kicked your ass in tennis. It's fun. I actually won something in sports, almost a miracle. I should have had a celebration. Okay. No one says a thing then. 5 years later, people want to, now it's the turn, who we're going to hate on this much. So let's hate on Meek. Oh, Meek's gay because some guy made up a lie. Okay. So let's hate on him for that and just try to change the narrative. And, white billionaire telling, black men to do bunny hops. Actually, he told me to do bunny hops. It was his bet. And I'm sorry that he sucked in tennis that day. Okay. Let's keep it real. So that stuff.
You should have played a black sport. He'd beat you.
In everyone, by the way.
Yes.
But probably any sport other than skiing, which is obviously a white sport. That's the only sport I could probably get him in. But, the thing I don't like about that is it doesn't bother me for me. It bothers me that it actually, when I see the narrative of a really good friend of mine like Meek, and people trying to, again, if he was gay, which there's not one gay bone in his body, who cares? Number one, let's say if people want to be gay, it is 2024. Who the fuck cares? Okay. Number two, there's not a gay bone in his body. So why do people want to lie about that? Why do people want to change the narrative of a bet he made with me to try to hurt him? So one thing I've learned about black culture that I don't like is that black hate on hate.
Speak on that more. I heard you say that earlier, and I wanted you to expound on that. You said you don't like to see black people tearing down other black people.
Yeah, it's horrible. Why does someone want to bring somebody else down? Let's try to build everybody up. I think it's culturally wrong. And I'll probably get killed for saying this because,
I'm glad you're saying it openly. If this is the conversations that are being had.
I have it all the time.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, so I think it's wrong. I think, why do you not want to build everyone up around you? Why do you not want everyone around you to do great? The best way for everyone to do great is to push each other up. You don't do better by taking your competition down. You do better by pushing everyone up together. You want all the wind behind your back.
So when you see black people tearing other black people down, in your mind, you'd be like, I would never do business with that person because of how they treat their own people?
Well, I don't see, I don't really see the people I'm around tearing people down. What I see is the conversations that we have about people trying to tear them down. And I think like, even if
because Meek brings that up a lot.
The reality is like they're aware that there's a lot of hate that comes with their success. Even if like someone's trying to get out of, I grew up in a ruthless environment and, I'm trying to improve the people that are around me. It's like, then the people that, you grew up with, they're mad, they want to take you down because you don't have the same people around you. How about you want to grow and you expand? And it doesn't mean you don't want to help the people around you. Meek does so much for his community, a completely different situation, but Baby does so much for his community. Like, so that whole thing really does bother me because I think it's wrong and I think it's culturally hurting the outcome of the black community. I think it would be much better if everyone tried to push each other.
Getting Michael Rubin to expound on that shit was a trap. Y'all ain't people, but it was a trap. It was a trap for this media storm. Y'all gonna be mad at me for saying this. I know y'all are, brace for it. But it's the same way that I understand why people are upset with Charlamagne for getting Joe Biden to say, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. Charlamagne's questioning pulled out that stupid response from Joe Biden, and that fuels his detractors to go ahead and have that headline, that soundbite to run with to go ahead and shit on Joe Biden. That's what Charlamagne does. He provokes you to get out of your character when you don't even think about it. That's what he specifies in. He's not a debater. He's not good at debating, but he's a provocateur. If you're not on that side of the fence of media, you may not understand what he's doing, but when you get it, you know why he provokes people to do that type of shit. You may not agree with that. Oh well, that's cool. But if you are going to get into the media space, try to take some of that into your game. If you're going to do interviews, try to provoke people to say stuff. They so comfortable. They say some shit. They not even thinking about it. It's going to be crazy headline, clickbait type shit. Charlamagne knew what the fuck he was doing. Now, Meek Mill responded saying, Rubin shouldn't be saying that type of stuff out loud. A black man's supposed to, but nobody's saying it. It's like we only collab on songs, women, and parties. He be hearing my friends getting murdered. Like, why, Meek? I can't explain it to him in a sensible way. Y'all let somebody paid promo a video of me bunny hopping from a 5-year-old video. Silly bet. I'm a real don in the trenches. I'm a real top tier black man that get respect in the rooms of many wealthy people. It overwhelms me at times. I run away from it. Then Meek gonna continue with ranting how he rant, but yeah. So that's Meek Mill response to it. So let's get to the conversation that caused Michael Rubin to come out and say he's sorry for speaking too much out of his body. This person right here says, since Michael Rubin, Jewish, has so much to say about the black community, let's talk about the Jews. One thing that I dislike about the Jewish community is their constant finger waving at groups that they've disenfranchised by being complicit in upholding white supremacy. YouTube, be fair with me, that's his opinion, but what y'all think about that? Let's keep it pushing. This person says, I love the opportunity to go on a Jewish platform and tell them what I don't like about their community. I dare anyone on Breakfast Club to go on a Jewish show and tell them what they don't like about their community. White man telling you what he hate about the black community. But when Kanye critiqued their community, he got blackballed. Okay, all right. Now, in response to his apology, these people are saying, he ain't even listen to that nigga. Appreciate the input, LOL. Didn't care. He did not apologize for the racist generalization and for singling out black Americans as uniquely dysfunctional. White people tear each other down publicly every day. Those stereotypes are stronger. I'm trying to understand the outrage because they use Rubin to attack Meek and Lil Baby, so I feel it is okay for him to speak out for them. And whoever called him, have they come out to say stop attacking each other or pretend they don't see it? Says, I get it, then proceeds to still speak on it. I'm glad somebody checked him. The funny thing is there are so many ways he could have defended his friend by not bringing up the black community, which I know for a fact it wasn't only black people mentioning it. Has he ever spoke up about his community? Mass shootings? Probably not. My thing is, he said nothing wrong. Our community doesn't listen to each other, but when someone of an opposite race says something, we get sensitive instead of listening. Akbar V, she's known on social media, she says, who told Michael Rubin he can't tell the truth? If that's the problem, now y'all look at color and not the person. God don't see color when he looks at us. You go on the internet and in the comments, who's hating on each other the most? The black community. Who killing each other the most? The black community. Who go against each other the most? The black community. We will never grow if we can't accept accountability. This person says, he talking about we, sir, you are not a part of us. You're not checking us, especially over no damn Meek Mill. All right, folks, that's about to wrap this video up right here. Let me know what you got to say in the comment section below. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here though. This is another update with Stace. Yo.